What up, what up, what up? It's your man, Philly Nate. On this episode of the LyftZone, we're going to talk about, did UberMan and Simple Driver sell out by talking to Uber and them? Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. It's your man, Philly Nate, and we're talking about UberMan and the Simple Driver, if they sold out by talking to Uber, okay? I was scrolling through some videos, and I actually seen homegirl from California, Drive Girl Drive, and she was talking about this. I guess somebody named Driver Professor, Uber Professor, or something like this, I guess made a video saying that they were sellouts. And I did LOL, meaning I kind of laughed out loud with that notion that somebody else can get on here and make a video and deem what somebody else doing is selling out. I thought that was pretty hilarious. So I listened to Drive Girl Drive, and I like what she had to say, okay? I really did, kind of the whole thing where she was talking about uplifting drivers and basically getting them to progress. And because they're looking to make money, but they're looking to make money on their own time. That's one of the biggest things about Uber, is that you can make money on your own time. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Sorry, that's the sunlight in my eyes. It gives you a lot of flexibility. And she talked about how, okay, you really need to be trying to do other things. And that's why even on the LyftZone, we've been doing other things. I've been showing you guys how to make money online one way. And I did one video. When this video came out, I got one video up talking about how to make money online through YouTube. But we're going to go through 69 more ways. Probably later on today, I'm going to do another video on another way to make money online. But let's get back to UberMan and Simple Driver. So I tuned in to Simple Driver when he was talking to the Uber lady. And I mean, he was asking questions that I kind of would have asked, okay? I thought he did a real good job. I think my man's name is Keith, okay? Keith, brother, you did a nice job asking the lady questions. And I guess my question is, why wouldn't you take that phone call? Meaning, like, why wouldn't you take that opportunity to talk to Uber to kind of see, like, yo, what's going on? I guess I'm kind of baffled how that would actually be selling out when the main company that I'm driving for wants to sit down and talk. And I know some people are saying, well, yeah, it was like a commercial. But look, I'm going to ask them positive questions, because who wants to go in there talking about, man, Uber this, Uber that, Uber that. All right, well, if Uber's that bad, you ain't got to drive for them. If Lyft is that bad, you don't got to drive for them. So if Uber was to call me, or Lyft was to call me, I would probably take the call. I would take the call and sit down with them and kind of say, okay, what is this hitting for? Because it's, how should we say it? It's progress. We're sitting down and we're trying to come to an end. Wow, this guy just hit the mess out. Are these two girls fighting? No, this girl, she's smacking this guy. She smacked the mess out of him. Okay. Streets of Philly, boy. Streets of Philly. So, all right. So, anyway, I don't think they're sellouts, okay? Personally, they met with the Uber execs, opened up some dialogue, and now UberMan has the phone number to an exec over at Uber, and so does Simple Driver. They got a phone call, so if something does happen, I do think Uber and Lyft, I think they're trying to make a better product, okay? I'm not one where I think that the only thing that they care about is money, okay? Because drivers have options, okay? Do drivers have a union? No. But drivers have options. You ain't got to drive for Uber. You could go get a completely different job, okay? And I'm not coming down on anybody, but if it's that bad, and that's how I respond to some of the people who are in my feed kind of trolling, talking about, oh, look, man, if it's that bad, you ain't got to do it, okay? But they got sanitation people out there picking up trash. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking anything away from them, but I'm not doing that. Okay, so let's kind of get off of what's my man name? Keith. It's either Ken or Keith. And UberMan, man, look, reach out to him, talk to Uber, try to get us some better rates. Let them know what time it is, as far as some of the difficulties that we have as drivers, and then hopefully they can make a better mousetrap, okay? I think Uber and Lyft made a better mousetrap than taxis, and that's why taxis, I mean, you still have some taxis out there, but there's a lot less taxis than what there were before. I think Uber just got a better mousetrap. Could they pay us more? Of course, okay? Could Lyft pay more? Of course. But I think it still gives you the freedom to kind of make side money with the low barrier of entry. So let me continue to talk about my car, okay? Got this car, got this SUV because my family's growing a little bit. I made a video about that, the last video. And, so somebody, shout out to, I can't think of his name. Man, but whoever gave me the idea about this online company, I'm forgetting what the online company is, Rate Genius or Rate Genie. It might be Rate Genie, okay, .com, and I had no affiliation with them, okay? But he gave me the idea because I got a sucky interest rate on this car. Yeah, I use the word sucky. I got a sucky interest rate on this car because my credit is so banged up because I buy houses too, okay? I buy and I flip houses in the Philadelphia area. So if anybody wants to invest in the Philadelphia area, I'm a realtor also. But again, what I do is I buy homes. So my credit is banged up from rehabbing homes. So I went to go get this car, and my credit rate is like 15 with this rate. And again, I don't know if it's Genie, if it's Rate Genie or Rate Genius, something like this. He had the excellent idea of going to them and trying to get my credit or get the interest. No, excuse me. Let me back up. What he wanted me to do was to go on Rate Genius or Rate Genie, whatever it is, put my information is, and they would find me a better rate with another bank. Okay, to refinance. I tried it, but my credit is so jacked up that I can't do it. I can't do it. So they couldn't find me nothing, but man, I just want to give that man a shout out. If you are in a sucky rate as far as your car, try to refinance. Try to refinance. What the lady told me was I may want to start with the credit unions, and then after the credit unions, maybe go to the big banks. But they have relationships with different banks out there. So again, it's Credit Genius or Credit Genie. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would probably say is Credit Genie. So last but not least, let's talk about your boy Donald Trump. Trump. 45. So he calling places that he's probably been to them. I mean, people want to talk about his racist and his this and his that. It's just insensitive, man. Like you're just not being sensitive to people's feelings, man. You're being insensitive. And how can you have the #1 job sitting in that seat, man, and that's your job, to be sensitive to other folks, okay? And you're just not being sensitive to other folks. And I mean, there's a whole lot of other things that we can talk about, but it's just the insensitivity, man. Like, I'm sure some presidents have probably said a whole lot of things that if there were recorders or people in a building who wanted to say it, they probably could say a whole lot of stuff, man. But in this day and age, man, you gotta be sensitive to other folks, man, because you don't know what's going on in these countries. I'm saying the collective, we as Americans, we've been taking their resources for a long time. We've been using and taking their resources for a long time, especially from Africa. Okay, Europe and America has been depleting Africa of its natural resources for centuries. Okay, and if you just look at Haiti, they have a lot of natural resources that Europe, and particularly France, has been depleting and put them into debt after the revolution, the Haitian Revolution. I mean, go check the history, okay? If you want to say that these countries are not good countries, how did they get there? This is my point, okay? This is my point. How did they get to that place? Once you find out how they got there, then we can have a conversation. But if you don't even know why, okay, Haiti is in a destitute position right now. How did they get there? How did they get there? Okay, is there corruption? Of course, okay? But there's also other factors. So, all right, man, I'm not trying to be political. Just wanted to teach you a little bit, put you on the game real fast. Look, if you look in the ride share, you can go in a description and you can sign up. Okay, sign up. My advice is to sign up, grab the bonus, and then you'll, because what happens is with ride sharing, with Lyft and Uber, once you sign up, there's a bonus. Now you have to use a code, and the code is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a link, and when you click the link, it's going to go right to the code. But once you do that, like for example, it'd be like in 60 days you gotta do 30 rides, for example, and then once you do that, you keep the money that you make, but also what happens is that you get a bonus, and then what you can do is you could kind of say, okay, this is something that I want to do or something that I don't want to do. All right, look, it's your man Philly Nate. Watch out for the second installation of the Making Money Online in the LyftZone. It'll be here soon. It's your man Philly Nate. I'm out.